Denise.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Before we start, I just want to remind you why we're here. And that's because I'm getting my master's degree in school counseling. So for this assignment, I'm representing your school counselor, and you're representing my student. Since we've talked a lot about your goals recently, I just want to thank you for your help in achieving mine. I really appreciate you coming today and completing this assignment with me. Then I want to talk about confidentiality. And that is that everything that you say is between me and you, unless I'm concerned that you're hurting yourself, someone else, or that someone's hurting you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is our fourth session, and I would like to meet for 20 minutes today. We are not limited to that time frame, so if we need to go further, that's absolutely fine. And I want to give you a piece of paper and pen. I may take notes throughout our session, and I encourage you to do the same. So I'd like to talk about your homework. You had 3 assignments between our last session. Can you tell me what they were?
Yes.
Okay.
Talk more to my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Give myself a reward.
Okay.
And do my vision board.
All right, great. And you were able to complete all 3?
Yes.
All right, excellent. How did you feel about these assignments?
They were really easy and helpful.
Okay, great. The first one I'd like to talk about is your conversation with your parents. Can you tell me about that?
It went really well. I came to them.
Okay.
And they really appreciated that, and they liked that. And I helped compromise the location deal with them.
Okay. So you said that you initiated this conversation with them.
Yes.
And that was successful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In previous sessions, you had said that they were kind of overwhelming you with questions, and that was kind of stressing you out and putting you off of the conversation. So this time you started it, and it went really well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that was really great that you recognized the trigger, which was them starting the conversation, kind of overwhelming you, and then you resolved that on your own. It was a really great approach. So do you think that you'll use that again?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so we can establish that as, the new norm, that you'll start the conversations and maybe check in with them every so often?
Yeah.
Okay. That way they're not so worried and coming to you with so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's really great. So what were the colleges that you looked at?
I picked about 5.
Mm-hmm.
One was Immaculata University,
Okay.
Salisbury University,
Mm-hmm.
Rutgers, Alvernia University, and Elmira College.
Okay. So you had said that criminal justice was your major that you were interested in, and these colleges all had that major?
Yes.
Okay. How did you go about finding these?
I started by looking at what colleges have the best program for criminal justice, and just went from there.
Okay. Did you look any further into these colleges, or?
I looked further into one.
Which one was that?
Elmira College, because they're known for their criminal justice major.
Okay. How were your parents during this conversation? Were they receptive to the options that you presented to them?
Most of them, but one, because of the location.
Okay. Which one was that?
Elmira College.
And where is that located?
New York State.
Okay. So was that your furthest option?
Yes.
Okay. And your parents felt how about that?
They weren't really into it because they don't want to go that far away. But I think I could talk them into it because their program's really good and it would get me further.
Exactly how far away is it? Do you know?
Mm.
No? Okay. So your other options are a little bit closer though?
Yeah.
Okay. So were they happy with the other colleges that you chose?
Yeah.
Were they interested?
Yeah.
And they were interested in the conversation you were having, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you feel like that was a successful assignment, that you started that conversation with them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did they have any questions for you after you started that conversation?
Not really.
Okay.
But they, I was just happy that I, compromised with the location because I was really strong going further away.
Yeah, you had mentioned that you really wanted to go far away.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think these schools will satisfy that? That you would still be happy at one of these locations?
I think so.
Okay. Well, that's good. So that sounds like it was successful, and your parents were happy about that. So maybe looking at an assignment for the next session, what do you think you want to talk to them about?
Maybe talk to them more about the one specific college, Elmira.
Okay.
Because I'm very interested in that.
Okay, so maybe giving them more detail would make them feel more comfortable with that option.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's a really good idea for your next conversation with your parents. So then the next assignment was the vision board.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about that one?
Yeah, I put what I want to do in the future and right now to get me to where I want to be.
Okay, so we talked about some things that you include on your vision board, and they'll kind of represent your visual goals.
Mm-hmm.
So you included some things on college, which I think is great. Can you tell me what else is on your board?
I put on like grades to get me to where I want to be
Okay.
before graduating, where I want to go in the future.
Okay,
And
it says Australia there. Is that just someplace you want to travel to, or?
I want to travel to there, but eventually move one day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the career I want to take up, which is being a police, and then.
Okay, so you have the Delaware State Police on there.
Mm-hmm.
I see some of the colleges that you mentioned here are on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is this representing your criminal justice major?
Yeah.
There with the fingerprints?
Or if I want to go further into it and do investigation.
Okay, so it looks like you did a really good job. I like the photos that you included on there, specifically the grades.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that this has created like an observable, optimistic path for you? That maybe you could put this up and it would be a reminder to your goals?
Yeah.
Okay. What is down here at the bottom? Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, it's Trooper Youth Week. It's a week that Delaware State Police invite kids from high school to kind of go like through a little academy to become a police, see if you're fit for it.
Oh, wow. That sounds amazing. Is that something that you are going to do?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow. So how did you find out about that?
I talked to one of my teachers about what career path I want to take up,
Mhm.
and they said that this would look really good later in life when they look.
Okay, so they kind of told you about that option there, and did you do some research on it?
I've done a little bit,
Okay.
and I've talked to my parents about it.
How do they feel about that?
They think it'd be a really good thing for me to do, because then I can figure out if I really want to do that or not.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a really great option. I think it's really good that you found something like that and you were able to learn about that and reaching out to your teacher, and they were able to give you that information. So, when's that, over the summer?
Yes, I have some information.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's in June. And it doesn't cost anything, but you have to write an essay on why you want to attend that.
Okay.
And they won't accept you in. Like, some people get denied and stuff.
Oh, wow, so there's like an application process, and it's through the Delaware State Police? Okay, so it looks like you started the application process, so it's definitely something you're thinking about.
Yes.
I think this is great that you're showing like such a commitment to your major, that you found something you were interested in, and you're really making an effort to make sure that you like it, and like you said, that would look really great on your resume in the future. So I think that's a great effort and demonstration of commitment there. So have you started the essay process?
No.
Okay.
I just got this a few days ago, so I'm just starting to do it, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do the essay yet, but I know I have to make it good because I want to actually get accepted and go.
Okay, that's great. So there's a deadline I see here, so we're going to make sure we get it in that time frame. Yeah. And the essay, is there like a topic for the essay? Or?
It's just mainly about why I want to go to the training, but
must be completed by a school counselor or a resource officer? Oh, wow. So I'm definitely really excited about this. I think that this is a really great idea.
Me too.
Is that how you feel about it as well? And you said your parents were for it and they think it's a great idea?
Yeah, they're a little nervous because they don't think I'm ready for it, but I think.
So what would be some of the things that you do?
I looked into it, mostly like you'll just do a lot of like training and stuff.
Like physical training?
Yeah, so right
Okay.
now I've been working with my dad to get me in shape so I can actually.
Yeah, that's so, and it's overnight, so you'll be there
it's
for a week, you said?
And you have no electronics or anything.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I really can't wait to hear how this goes.
Me too.
Yeah. Let me know if you need any help with the essay process or anything with the application. I'd be happy to help.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's a really good option. So that kind of completes your vision board. I think that you did a really great job with this assignment.
Thank you.
And I'd like you to hold on to that and just keep that as, a reminder of the things that you're working towards and your goals there. So your last assignment was the rewards.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Well, I was